everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 86th episode of Starfield. And today is the happy birthday first year of this game in my channel. I started playing this game 1 year back today. So today we are going to go solve a mission in the well. Well, we go. Right. Anyway, so jokes apart, these are small missions that I want to do before I can gain much XP to fly the Class C ship. I'm sorry, I wanted to do missions in today, but I couldn't. Let's go to the well. So I have played this mission in my own profile, but over here we did not. Today we are gonna play this one. These are nice but long mission. Let's see.
There are always about a
Hey,
million things to
Luisa
do,
Reyes.
and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl.
No, I'm not.
Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
What exactly are you investigating?
We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Who's Carl?
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
So, there's the Antonio's place. Let's go there.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall.
Yep.
When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Sure, no problem.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Do I unlock this one? You can be.
Shame we cannot just break it open.
are you okay? Credits, I don't want that. Medpack, Sister, Tofersky. I'll take that. I am in the wrong one. Am I not? I'm in the wrong place. I believe so. But as I'm over here, I'll take a look. This is Nico. A friend of mine told me you are looking to purchase a Model S. Is that true? You replied, yes, my man. Those robots are so badass. I've got to have one guarding my mansion. You know? How much are you selling them for? Slow down. I have one. It's a decommissioned unit that the Ecliptic were looking to get rid of. If you can pay in cash, we can make a sale. You do know it's illegal to buy these things, right? Replied, yeah, and I don't care. What's security gonna do when I unleash Big Bruno on them? Huh? Yeah, I have the cash. Where do you live? So 22 days ago. Oh, you are not coming to where I live. Meet me behind Orion Tower at midnight in 2 days. Bring all the cash with you. I cannot stress that enough. No cash, no sale. Please know that I have contingencies for people who decide to be idiots. You replied, yes, my man. 2 days, best day of your life. 20 days ago. Okay, that was cute, but you really need to come back immediately and give me my money. You are lucky that I'm willing to let you leave after that. If you don't pay me or return the robot, I will kill you. I'm not playing games. He replied, who got tough? You got the feud. You were all, hello, yes sir, do you have the money? Thank you, please. And I was like, here's your money, bam, bam, bam. Now I have Bruno. What you're gonna do? Go to the UC? Selling black market robots is illegal, idiot. You know what's funny? I do have the money. I keep it right next to my bed. Not that you'll ever know where that is. Bye. Okay. So are you out of your mind? Can you possibly be this stupid? You know who I bought that robot from, right? Do the words remote activation mean anything to you? Bring me my money immediately or you will be dead. In your apartment tonight. You replied, ha ha ha, tofu. So, that is how he got killed. Like, here's the money. I'll take that. That's it. That's the whole story. Okay. So, finally he got tofu. For Ugo Waddle. That is why he said tofu. Babe. You have never been here, right? So... Yo! Who's playing? Uh-oh. I don't even goal. I don't make a goal. Okay?
You should be near the next junction box.
Yeah, I am.
And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. That should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay. Just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Where is it? there. Okay.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
They are powered down.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Okay, this was not that bad. Where am I going? Okay, I can go through here, it looks like. And that will... where I go. Come on. Okay, here you are.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you.
You're welcome.
There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Happy to help.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Okay, so I believe she's not liking where she's going, but I have this thing to steal. Whenever I see one, I cannot stop myself from taking a chance, you know? Here goes nothing.
I hope this... It's worth the effort.
Okay. Hey, Louisa.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to.
Thought so.
You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things.
I've got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Okay. So, Trade Authority shouldn't be far away. Yeah, this is the Trade Authority.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thank you.
The Trade Authority
You're
does
not
quite well for itself down here. And clearly
You are
they share
Zoe.
little of the credits they make.
Let me sit and wait until she arrives. She is coming, no worries. Babe, why don't you sit down? Have a seat, please. I insist. Here I feel like a Casanova myself.
Hello.
Hello, surrounded by women, right? Babe? Babe. Yeah, she's over there. Let me get up. So, let me be over here for her help.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Hey, Louisa.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Okay.
I have several knives at the ready. We will be fine.
Exactly.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Okay. You sure you're not overreacting?
Believe me, I really, really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence.
I won't fire the first shot, but I will fire the last one.
That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, me too, babe. You can sit down.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
Yes, I've
Well,
been.
clearly there's more work to be done.
Okay.
Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Sure.
The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner it can be over.
So let me follow the arrows.
Oh, wow! That watch is super cool.
Thank you. It is. That one was not the one.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed.
We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly. be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
45A.
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order.
No, I'll listen to Zoe instead. Come on. I cannot. I cannot find the next one now. Come on. That's not how I wanted to do. It goes to the place where I don't want to go. No. This is the one. Oh man. I sure wanted to go.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a three-star ranger.
Sure. Rather join the constellation. You're gonna love it.
Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Sure. So we are getting out of the well? Well, we are getting out of the well.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some.
Okay.
I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
So we are doing weightlifting things as well. We are running for weightlifting parameters, and I believe that is good as well.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch.
Sure.
Well, that's unexpected.
What?
Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Andrew just showed exact thing what I wanted to know. What the hell?
I'm impressed. I could not accomplish that.
Why are you impressed, babe? You saw this before, right? I have done this before in front of you. Why are you so surprised? Okay, we are gonna do that. We're gonna find that thing what is in the computer, but let me check over here. Is there anything we need to search and look for? Actually, there's nothing. Program update. Program status paused. Current slicing target. ATM transfer. Slicing value 0.001 credits per transaction. Total value. Whoa, that's a lot. Recent messages. Dodson, my guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop. So stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my card soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Galbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records, like they always do. Money is all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. Newman. So let me download the file. Okay, I can deliver the evidence to either of them. Well, I know whom I can choose. Babe?
Perhaps this planet has some undocumented seismic activity. Because of the, we... Never mind, I am not good with jokes.
You're not. You're definitely not good with jokes. So... she's definitely not good with non-veg jokes, so this is... Hey, I thought I can take it to anyone I want. Yes. Where is Luisa Reyes?
The UC Vanguard has claimed a decisive victory against them.
Shayla.
I can take the train. So, why Zoe? Why can't I take it to Luisa? Yeah, now there are two different markers over there.
Another day, another shift.
There's the trade authority. And you guys have closed the doors. How does it feel? Exactly. Don't blow whistle on my ears. Got it?
Always good to see another badge.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
I will make it worth your while to take a look at what you found.
Sure, but I'll...
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
Yep, here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Sure. Got...
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galbank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, Why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Okay.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
The Trade Authority has access to goods and
I
services
totally
no one
understand
else
that
does.
MAST has a tremendous amount to keep...
Okay. Let's think. What are the things we can do? We can do a thing about Sergeant Yumi. He is nearby. Right?
track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work that falls on the ground.
Let's get out of here and let's talk to Sergeant Yumi. We are near the spaceport anyway. So our next
Everything
stop
good?
is
We're here now.
everything's good. The next stop is Sergeant Yumi, who's not far away. Hey, Sergeant.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
Yes, sir.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
How are the day-to-day operations going?
It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people.
I'm looking for work if you have any.
Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Why did he leave without identifying the assailant?
Men like him aren't very generous with their time. They want you to solve a case without ever having to lift a finger themselves. Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here, and somehow even more so when he left. Sorry, wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get inebriated. Which is another way of saying highly unreliable.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you, Captain. Always appreciate it when you lend a hand. Let me know when the matter's resolved.
What's Dawn's Roast?
A restaurant over in the residential district. Caters to a very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place where forks come in different sizes, depending on the food.
Anything else I should know about the case?
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken. The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of creds.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, sure. Let's do our business over there. We have to take the shuttle. Come on. I thought I could run to... Okay. Let's go to the residential district. Now, where do we have to go? Pioneer Tower over here. Okay, I'll be back. Dawn's Roost. Oh man, it's too bright.
Let's just stick with something like that.
What's the fun in that?
Remember the precepts, right?
Hey, Royce Elgin.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
I'm here about a fight that happened at your restaurant.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated.
Inebriated.
While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
Can you describe the patrons?
Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered.
Do you know anything about a stolen wedding ring?
I wasn't witness to any theft. And both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
These two men dined together?
Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
I need to find one of the patrons involved. Apparently he stole something.
I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC Security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Sure. Let's go to the Athena Tower. This our apartment is also, right? We have our apartment in
spaces?
No, we have in Mercury Tower. So we have filled it the quarter of our 3/4 of our Athena. Come on, discover it. Hey, Mr. Hugo.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that...
Man who... Okay, go on, finish your rant.
That lying, cheating, foul piece of Dawn Glider dropping. If I had my way, I'd tie him to the back of a ship and jump it right into the nearest star. 5 years we were together, half a decade. And he threw it all away for that waiter.
What waiter? You two were dating?
Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
What happened at the Dawn's Roost?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner. Our last, before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us. Then I went off!
Is there any chance you two can patch things up?
No. There are some things in life that cannot be repaired. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point?
Fair enough. But your ex claims you stole that ring.
He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
Agreed, there's no crime here. I'll tell Sergeant Yumi you are free to go.
I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long vacation across the settled systems. Maybe I'll even take pictures.
Sure. Let's report back to Sergeant Yumi. I wish I could go running to him, to Sergeant Yumi, but I am running nonetheless. Let's go to spaceport. Oh no, babe! Hey, my baby's there, don't worry. So, Sergeant.
After that, how can I help you, Captain?
I finished my investigation of the fight at Dawn's Roost.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
The ring wasn't stolen, it was gifted.
Really? I should have known this was a waste of time the moment I laid eyes on that drunk. That's on me. Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like their personal security service.
Yeah, they do.
But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect, other times we serve. Either way, I'm still going to pay you for your time.
Sure.
Here, take this. It's well deserved.
I would like more XP. Only 100. That's gonna do me anything. While I'm over here, I want to do something. I want to collect the heart's note from my wardrobe and show it to people in Neon.
Much improved. How about that?
Yeah. How about that, babe? I did talk with you, didn't I? If not, I'm gonna talk to you next. No worries. Today we have time. We are gonna do the small missions. We would finish them anyway before we go on the final mission. But in the next time, I will not do these things. I'll just do final things.
This constellation does have excellent lodging.
Yeah, they do. So let me grab my things over here. Can we sleep in your bed, babe? No, you won't want me to sleep in your bed? That's a pity. Let me get that. I couldn't find it, so I took all of them. I took all the notes.
Tip I gave you. Panned out, didn't it?
You know very well I don't publicly disclose my investment strategies. But
let's find...
I would be more useful to you aboard your ship than idling here.
Spend so much time looking at the scans. I can see star systems orbiting in my head.
I've got some survey data for you.
And the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
Ion survey data, Deimos survey data, Volii Delta survey data, Volii Omega survey data. Any thoughts on the Unity?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Maybe it's a chance to start over. Or no, nothing will change who I am.
Experience shapes the person, as much as the other way. And the Unity sounds like an experience with an endless depth, with no hope to fathom. I doubt any declaration of intent will carry fate's hand there.
How did you get mixed up with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
Do you visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
Yeah. I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Nothing yet. Still poring over the charts.
Okay. So I should talk to everyone.
We've always considered, ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Yeah, of course. What do you think of this idea of the unity?
It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about the idea that there are more of me out there. Even just one more Noel is crazy to consider, but dozens, hundreds, an infinite number of them? How different might we all be? Am I not even remotely the unique individual I thought I was?
No.
My head is spinning just considering it.
I'd love to have a chat with myself.
You are welcome to do so. I have enough on my plate managing my own thoughts and feelings. Can't imagine bringing another version of me into the mix. Stay safe, okay?
Okay. Where's Noel?
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
Noel. Buddy, I need to talk to you. What do you think of this idea of the unity?
I thought I had a grip on the situation. I'm not so sure anymore. The Sanctum Universum believes that God wanted us to travel the stars. That's gotten us here. Could this be the next step in that journey? Is this what we were meant to learn out here? Could that be God? Or a way to reach him?
I'll let you know when I get there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That would be something, no question. The one thing I'm sure of is that we have to see this through. We need to find the rest of the artifacts.
Yeah, that's sure.
Take care of yourself.
Bert?
You lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back. Go do your thing, friend.
Yeah, sure. Where's Walter? Walter! Walter! I can hear him, or is it Barrett? Babe. Where is Walter?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yeah.
You have the chance.
Please.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Mm-hmm. What's your take on the unity?
Counter to everything I've said and believed before. I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search.
Why so?
If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
Either we do or not, they are gonna become stronger. If we reach the Unity first, we can level the playing field.
Does it even work like that? This is enough to make your head spin. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Of course. So, about that Sebastian Banks speech.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate. My soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
It was wonderful. Wonderful. I was wondering if you had any more work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Thank you. It was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. I'd like to test that theory.
Okay.
My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in major company decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
You're going to need to tell me more than that.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet.
Okay.
Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Why is the project stalling in research and development?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
You must have known I dabble in ship design, huh?
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
You can count on me?
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Sure. So I'll go to Star Eckland Staryard in the next episode. So that means we are not going there today. So that means that in tomorrow's episode we are not going to follow the storyline either. I can consider this one as storyline. Oh, that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that is my feel. And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, you can press the thumbs down button. But I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we go in Strout Eckland and then see what we have to do over there. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye. MUFS signing off.